Here with junior safety Keenan Leachman. The Demons coming off a 37-10 win at HCU. Big moment for you, Leach. Big week for you last week. Birthday, check. First career interception, check. Win, check. What was that week like for you?
Man, it was a great experience. You know, the game really, my birthday first, Wednesday, turned in 23, and then the game was a great experience, you know, getting my first career interception. And then the win obviously was big, so it was a great week for me.
You get the pick. You see a lot of green in front of you. Were you a two-way guy in high school? Did you play any offense?
Yeah, I played everything in high school: quarterback, running back, receiver, safety, corner, linebacker, all of it.
When you caught the ball and looked up, did you flash back to those moments?
Kind of. I ain't gonna lie. I was kind of shocked at first. Like, it surprised me, but then kind of turned into a little running back, but I missed a lane I could have took to score, but it's all good.
Did you hear about it?
Yeah, my dad was in the stands. My brother texted me at halftime. He was like, "You got to score that." So.
None of your teammates? Did your teammates?
No. Team already. They were on me as soon as I came to the sideline. They said I should have scored, but.
Trayvon, one of them that was on.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
For you guys as a defense, arguably numerically the best performance of the season. What changed, or what do you think was behind that?
I don't know, Coach Glacier. He just preached having that desire to not let anybody score points on us and just swarming to the ball and just playing together really and just buying in to the process really. So I feel like that helped us a lot.
Let's talk about your journey a little bit here at Northwestern. You've bounced around a lot, or at least listed-wise. You've been listed as a linebacker, you've been listed as a safety, you've been listed as this, you've been listed as that. Do you feel like safety's kind of become your home?
Yeah, I feel like safety, I'm more comfortable because I feel like I have pretty good footwork and understanding of the game, good IQ. So I feel like safety was the best option for me to play.
For you, where did you start to get comfortable, or when did you start to get comfortable back there?
I would say towards the middle of last season, I started to get real comfortable in there because I first moved back to it in the spring. So last season was a big stepping stone to getting more comfortable back there in the safety.
For you guys, you started this year as a starter. You had an injury. You've overcome adversity. Do you feel there's some parallels between your season and this team's season?
I feel like it's really the same because we're both fighting adversity. You know, we started off 0-3 and everything, and then we fought back 1-2 at home and lost another one and came back and won last week. And I feel like me just fighting through injuries, and everything and persevering, I feel like it's been the same for both of us.
Similar to your career as a whole?
Yeah, as a whole, for real. Because I was kind of, under-recruited and everything. So, I just been fighting through trying to be the best.
Do you guys, when you come from that, I'm sure there are other guys you've talked about, is there a collective chip on your shoulder from those somewhat humble beginnings?
Yeah, I feel like everybody has a chip on their shoulder this year, and everybody wants to prove everybody wrong and show them that, we're a different team this year.
You've come a long way. Like you mentioned, you turned 23. You've been here a few years. Yeah. Do you feel you're one of the guys, collectively this is a very veteran defense. Where do you feel you are kind of in the leadership hierarchy? Pretty upper tier, middle tier?
I feel I'm upper tier. A lot of younger guys look up to me. They come talk to me. They really call me Unc now. That made me feel real old now. I used to be the younger guy. I remember when I first got here calling the older guys Unc and stuff. So it's kind of funny now seeing it from a different perspective.
What has that perspective taught you?
Just to always, people are watching you, so, make sure you're doing the little things right because you can't tell somebody else to do something if you're not even doing it. So, just leading by example, really.
Campus leadership's also something that I know you're very involved with. How does that work? Did you learn something away from the field that you've been able to take into this leadership role in the field?
I would say just really the little things. People pay attention to everything. So being in a fraternity also, it's a lot of eyes on you. So the way you carry yourself and everything, I feel like that's a big factor.
Coming home for homecoming. Again, there's that campus stuff again. Going to be a busy weekend, but also a big weekend for you guys. What do y'all think? What have you seen from SEMO? And are you glad you've already played one OVC team ahead of this game?
Yeah, I feel like that was a good experience, to play against somebody in their conference because they played them also. But they're coming off a bye week, top 5 in the nation. I feel like it's going to be a good game. We're going to battle it out for homecoming. What
does this team take from last week into this week?
Don't be too high on the win, but be grateful that we won and, dominated that game, but to carry over to next week.
All right, Keenan, thank you so much.
Appreciate it.